What's happening, YouTube? Lotus Boxers here. You got Jeremy Bertrioni.
And Zan said,
And today we're doing something a little different. We got a new game from Riot, the same people who brought you League of Legends, and it's called Legends of Runeterra. And so this game is a new card game online, mostly free to play, honestly. We haven't paid very much at all, and we've been able to do sort of everything that we've wanted to do. And it is kind of a mix between Hearthstone, a little bit of Magic. We're mostly going to be looking at it through like what it's like to learn this game for Magic, but we're going to go through today sort of the basics of the game. We're going to go through a draft, which is similar to the kind of drafts they do in Eternal, where they just present you with a palette of cards and you choose them, and that sort of builds your deck. And then, yeah, we're just going to talk about it. So the way the game works is both players are taking their turns at the same time, but on every other turn, you're going to have priority to attack. So if it's your turn to attack, you're going to sort of have the initiative on that turn. The game doesn't say that it's initiative, but you're going to notice you're going to be the first to act. So it kind of naturally gives you that initiative. But it's similar to Magic. You're going to play creatures. You're going to be attacking. There's no double blocking, so just kind of the biggest creature sort of is like, the one that's going to win a lot of the times in combat. Maybe it's a little more basic than Magic, but I've been having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it too. It's definitely more basic than Magic, but the good thing about this game is that your Magic skills will translate right into this game. Yeah, and we've actually spent actual $0, which is pretty insane because we seem to be unlocking a lot. And going infinite on draft seems pretty easy to do.
Yeah, on my account, which is not like this account, I just got to 7 wins, which is the most wins you can get in 2 drafts in a row, and it definitely gave me like enough for another draft, and even then like halfway to another one.
That's absolutely incredible. Yesterday on stream, I did my first draft, and we 6-1. So now we're gonna be doing the second part of the draft. So every draft actually has 2 drafts, and then it gives you rewards based on the combined record.
Yeah. One thing about this game is that your deck is always going to have champions in it. These champions are sort of more powerful than your other cards, and they give you ideas similar to Commander format of like how you should be building your deck. So for example, there's a champion that's Yasuo, who's apparently a character in League of Legends. And he really cares about when you stun, which is basically remove something from combat. And those cards are usually not that good, but with Yasuo, they become very good because Yasuo is such a powerful card. Yeah. So at the beginning of the draft, you're going to choose what champions you pick, and that sort of is going to influence the cards that you want to be drafting. So there's a couple themes. For example, there's one theme where it's like the creatures do damage to themselves. There's a theme of mushrooms, and the mushroom thing is interesting. Basically, it puts a certain number of mushrooms in your opponent's deck, and whenever they draw a card, it's going to have a certain number of mushrooms attached to it, and they take that much damage. So if they have 20 cards left in their deck and 40 mushrooms, they're going to be taking on average 2 damage per draw step. And that's that. I always like things like that because you can't do that in Magic. It requires that digital card game.
Yeah.
And so there's like things that can only happen in a digital card game that go on in this game that I always think are really cool. And it makes me think that there are Magic players who designed it because they like always wanted to have that effect in Magic. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels like, oh yeah, I've also really wanted to do this.
I think Steve Rubin is on the development team for this.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so it makes sense that it has a Magic feel to it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for those reasons, we decided to pick up this game, and now we're going to jump into my second draft, your 6th draft.
Something like that, yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, we want to show you the world.
So the drafts are called expeditions.
Yep.
They're divided into when you purchase an expedition, which you're able to do at the end of the tutorials, which is interesting. They give you 2 trials, which is essentially you have 2 shots at winning your draft, and the best record is the rewards that you'll get. So we're on the second trial. The first one we got 6 wins. I believe that that's good enough to just get ourselves another draft. So we're already kind of free rolling this one, but let's begin the trial. So the first thing they want us to do is choose champions. And this is like kind of a personal preference thing. So for example, I don't really love Zed. I think Zed's kind of a weak unit.
Yeah.
Whenever it attacks, it creates a copy of itself. So you want to do things like with a lot of like buffing. You want to be able to get somebody through. So what are the cards? There's 3 cards per pack. So what are the cards associated with this?
We got Dawn and Dusk. So this says summon 2 exact copies of an ally, and they're ephemeral.
Ephemeral means they die at the end of turn. So look, this is meant to synergize with your Zed, right? Like, what if you target a Zed, then you have 3 Zeds, then you attack, and you're attacking with 6 creatures?
Yeah.
Yawn.
When you summon an ally, give me +1/+1 this round.
I've actually played against this guy in draft a lot, and it's weak.
Yeah, it seems weak. But 1-drops in general are really powerful because it happens. It's happened quite often that if we have a 1-drop, that we're able to play a 1-drop attack, and our opponent just skips their first turn, and then we get to attack again. So it's been having 1-drops has definitely been really good. But this is not a 1-drop that I would lean towards. So let's look at Darius.
Darius kind of a bigger champion in the sense that it costs more mana. Oh, the mana system in this game is a lot like Hearthstone. You're going to get an additional mana every turn. Yeah. If you have leftover mana at the end of your turn, it goes into like a special pool for spell mana, so that's worth keeping track of. For example, there's a 6 mana spell that makes a 5/5 creature, and at first I was like, why does a spell do this? But it's because you can take your first 2 turns off and then cast it on turn 3.
Yeah, it's kind of incredible. Like, saving your mana is actually super relevant. So if, let's say you do skip your first turn, it goes into that bank. So like you'll find that a lot of your removal spells or like tricks are gonna cost a lot, but it's actually kind of a deception because you often have leftover mana that's going into that additional pool. Max of 3, so like it's pretty easily to play like 7 mana spells.
True. So the Darius is a 6 mana 6/5. It has Overwhelm, which is a lot like Trample.
Yep.
Pretty much basically exactly Trample. And it levels up, so it flips over when the Nexus has when they have 10 or less health. And they call it in this game their Nexus having 10 or less health. I guess they're their Nexus. When it flips, it becomes a 10/5.
Yeah. Which is really good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Something really cool to know about level up is let's say when you do go onto the battlefield, you'll see that the creatures are lined up in the battlefield. If Darius is all the way on the right and they make it to less than 10 life before the Darius attacks, it will actually level up and deal that extra damage.
Extra 4 damage.
Yeah, which is honestly been pretty relevant and an adjustment from Magic, knowing that your attackers have are going.
Damage doesn't all happen at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah. Calling Strike, kill a unit with 3 or less power. This is just really good.
Good card. And a good rate.
And the reason that you want that is because right now there's a lot of units that are like evasive. In this game, it's called elusive. It's similar to flying. But most of those creatures are low power, but like they can get out pretty early. They can cause some problems. And one of these will just cut that in the bud.
Give my supported ally quick attack this round. Let's see what quick attack is.
Quick attack is first strike.
Ooh.
But it only works on offense in this game.
Yeah, that is pretty interesting.
Yeah. It's similar to Eternal. It's also true for Eternal.
Well, in this game, there's no double blocking, so I get why first strike on defense would be way too good.
Right.
All right, but let's take a look at Lucian. A lower costed unit and
3/2 with quick attack. It levels up when it sees 4+ allies die, or a Senna, which is like its special other card that has. Can you right click? I want to see what happens when this levels up. So you right click on a card, you can read it, and its level up is it's a 4/3 with double
attack,
strike.
Double strike, yeah.
And then the first time an ally dies, each turn rally. Rally basically gives you the initiative back to attack, which is kind of cool.
That is really sick. Yeah, you can attack on both people's turns.
And does it? Yeah.
This card has actually been pretty decent.
I think this card is good.
Yeah, I think so too. So let's talk about Challenger.
Challenger is a good mechanic. Basically, it lets your creature sort of hook in one of their creatures and like fight. And this is good because it's a good way to remove like utility creatures or other such things.
It's like force block, and I think they have a similar mechanic in Hearthstone. Is it?
Maybe I don't play Hearthstone.
Yeah, I think it's called Defender. I can't remember.
Maybe Taunt.
Yes, Taunt.
All right. It makes them block.
Yeah, it's basically Taunt, which is cool because this game is closer to Magic than Hearthstone is, and it's incorporating some of those elements as well.
In single combat, it's really 2 mana fight.
Yeah, but yeah, it's actual fight, so it's pretty sick. Something that you want to know about dealing damage to each other's creatures is that the damage stays on. Like, for example, if you have 5/5 and it's dealt 3 damage, it'll be a 5/2. moving forward. So it doesn't regenerate every single turn unless the card has the regenerate ability, which would be which hero? The 5.
Garen.
Garen, yeah. Garen has that ability, which has been pretty sweet. All right, so up here you can see that we have 15 picks, so let's get started. I like the Lucian pack.
I like the Lucian. I like that it kind of gives us a direction, right? Like the Darius is just sort of a big creature.
Yeah.
But with the Lucian, like we're trying to maybe sacrifice things, you know what I mean? Like if we can get some sacrifice stuff, it's good. Challengers are really good because you can force a block, and if that's a trade, your Lucian sees another thing die and it gets closer to flipping.
Yeah, I love this. Yeah. It's a removal spell, semi-removal spell, and creature.
And we're like looking for our guys to die.
Yeah, and I've noticed that lower curve definitely has been really good.
So you can see the tribes at the bottom. It's like Demacius, Noxus, and this pink thing that I've never played and don't like at all. Honestly, I just...
Chat, what is it?
We don't know.
Yeah, whatever this...
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
So it's going to constrict you on how many of your tribes you can play. I really favor this green fiery one, and it's sort of more of like an aristocrat's thing. Right here we have a card in our pool that says kill an ally to draw 2. So I'm really drawn to that, right? Because we already have a Lucian that wants to see our guys die.
Yep.
We make a bunch of 1/1s that do something when they die. This thing needs to see units die, but this one's unique because it's not your allies. It can also be your opponent. So if you kill a bunch of their stuff, it flips too. I actually really like Thresh.
I think Thresh seems really, really good. Also, it's a 3/6 for 5, which is good. With Challenger, which helps you deal with...
it just comes in and kills something.
With flying units, which is elusive, yep.
And then this says when I'm summoned, copy in hand of an ally that died this game. That's like medium, but whatever. It's like a 3-mana 2/3. Yeah. So I really favored this. So I think if it were me, I'm like really leaning for that anyway.
I like this pack. Let's check out the next pack. I haven't played with Karma before.
Me neither, but I think Karma's really good.
Create a random spell in hand. Interesting.
Yeah.
You're enlightened. What is enlightened?
You're enlightened when you hit the 10 mana mark. And then what happens when you hit 10?
I don't know.
No, what does it level up?
Oh, it levels up. Gotcha. When you play a spell, cast it again on the same targets. Interesting.
Oh, that's pretty good.
This seems like a pretty decent card.
Yep. Karma is... I've almost lost the Karma.
When I'm summoned, recall all other allies.
So something interesting about recalling is it heals all the damage that happened on that ally.
But we have to play them again.
But you have to play that. It's a bit of a tempo loss, but this is a 3-drop, so it could just be the first thing you see.
Great with ETB triggers, and 3-drop for a 4/3 seems great, right?
And I hate this card. I don't think it's worth it at all.
Yeah.
Give an ally +1/+1 in hand.
In hand.
Sure. So you play it on turn 1, make one of your guys bigger. I just hate it. I actually want to draft with this card. This card is nuts.
Anivia. Yeah, this card seems really good.
But you have to play something that's able to go.
So we just want to make a lot of mana again, and we don't seem to be on that track with Lucian from the beginning.
Right. Lucian doesn't seem to be wanting to go late. So this is kind of like, I feel like pulling you in 2 directions. But Anivia is a very powerful card.
What is Anivia?
So when it dies, it becomes an egg that at the start of the round turns into Anivia again. If you have...
it is like Rekindling Phoenix.
Yes, if you have 10 mana.
Sick. Love it. And so this is Anivia after the egg?
This is after you're enlightened. It becomes a 3/5 that attacks to everything.
Oh, wow.
And worth noting, 2 all enemies includes them.
Yeah, that's really good.
I was surprised.
Yeah, Anivia is really good.
I agree.
Last breath, draw a card. This is great. This is a great card. And this card is good, right? We've played against it quite a bit.
Yep.
So I like this one, and I also like this one, but I think I'm leaning towards this one.
I just think that I know I would probably pick the Thresh one because I've been winning a lot with Thresh. I like flipping Lucian. I think it puts them under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, but let's compare some of these cards. This card versus this card.
Yeah, one's a synergy card and one is just a good card.
Yeah, this card is just a good card.
I agree.
And then this card versus this card.
These are kind of about the same. They're like kind of on rate. This will maybe get 2 things.
Yeah.
And this will probably just get 1 thing, but maybe you get the dice trigger, right? So that's like literally, they're both like promising maybe a 2-for-1.
Yeah, this could be a 2-for-1.
Right, and this one could also be a 2-for-1. They could both be a 2-for-1.
And then Anivia versus Thresh.
I think Thresh is a better card.
Interesting.
It comes in and it kills something. Like Anivia, you'll play it and you'll be like, crap, I'm dead next turn. Yeah. But Thresh kind of happens in time.
And it's a 2/4 for 7.
Yes.
Yeah, it has a lot of cool abilities, but yeah, I think that we are leaning towards this, so let's go with that.
Cool.
Alright, a 2-pack. Alright, so...
We already have one of these.
We have one of these.
This card's good.
Yeah.
Whenever it dies, you get like a huge guy in your hand.
I think this card's really good.
Yeah. I like this card.
Last Breath.
Last Breath is basically means it has a dice
when
trigger.
it does. Create... Oh yeah, and it makes another one. Another thing that is 3 or less that has Last Breath.
Yeah.
Wow. So you can just keep... no, you can't make another one of these. But it's going to make something else.
Could make a Curse Keeper.
This card has been pretty decent.
I like Curse Keeper a lot.
And we can sack it to our...
Exactly. Yeah. Sack a card, draw 2.
Grant and damage ally +3/+3. This is not a bad effect, but doesn't seem better than anything else.
Well, it's weird because so far we've had a Demacian thing, Shadow Isles thing, and then also a random Freljord thing that hasn't really fit.
Yeah, this doesn't fit.
So I feel like they kind of on purpose are giving us like this trap, like, hey, you could.
Yeah, I'm between both of these. I like this card a lot, but I also like this card.
I like Curse Keeper a lot. It like makes me want to pick Ancient Evil.
Why do we like Curse Keeper that much? Because we have like another good sack outlet.
Well, it makes your sack outlets better, and also
because I'm leaning towards this pack. This can also block. I think that makes it a lot better.
Yeah.
And then also this card is a 2/1 for 1. You know, and the challenger thing has been really good. And we're also incentivized to play more allies.
Great. Allies just means creature.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never mind.
All right. Well, I feel like last time I kind of pushed us towards Thresh, so I'm down to get this one this time.
I mean, they're pretty similar.
I know that I would pick the one with the Curse Keeper, but it's okay.
I mean, I'm really close.
Yeah. I mean, you just pick Retribution this time, and we gotta move on.
Yeah.
Get some ones in our deck. Okay.
Right.
This is weird, because once again, these Freljord things don't really fit with what we're doing.
Yeah, this is not going well.
This is kind of like... These are like controlling cards, in my opinion. Like, you play the Avarosian, your next creature is going to be really good, and you've already dealt with most of the board.
Yeah, and like this effect, you want to do it to something that has 0 power, so you've already frosted it.
Yeah.
So then we're looking at the same thing, which is honestly I'm happy with. When I'm summoned, grant other allied miss rates everywhere.
I think you're really going to like this next spell.
Oh my god.
Okay, so let's talk about in draft, in Magic the Gathering, destroy target creature.
Does this give itself +1/+0?
Nope, other.
Other, gotcha.
But it's still 2 mana, 2/2 fearsome. It's like on rate.
Yeah, I mean, I do like this removal.
I'm in for vengeance. I think that we already have this. We're probably going to see more of this.
Yeah, I'm down for a removal spell. I remember we got wrecked by removal spells.
Removal spells are really good because there's a lot of tricks in this game.
When I'm summoned, revive the strongest allied champion.
This is really good because Thresh has Challenger. Yeah. So you like kill something with Thresh, you kill another thing with Thresh, and then you revive it. Also, you get your bird that you like.
Yeah. And I mean, this is just really good.
And you'll notice it's in both of the colors.
It's a Gravedigger.
Right? Yes. Well, only your champions. So only Lucian and Thresh get revived.
Strongest allied champion.
So you have to play it after one of those die.
But those are easy to die.
Sure. Oh no. That's a bad card.
Yeah. And reduces... Yeah, this card's not that good.
This is a medium. Yeah. You have to be able to use this card, but this is great with our Lucian.
Yep.
And Thresh. Oh, this card's sick.
Cut the enemy Nexus health in half. Wow.
But it's an 8-mana card.
And return me to hand. So, I mean, that effect can blow people out of nowhere. This is not that great.
No, it's hard to use. I think this is their thing. And also, you'll notice it's the 2 factions that we're in. So it's kind of like made for our thing. Again, these cards are actually both nuts.
These two?
The Stalking Wolf is... Well, Take Heart is medium, but Stalking Wolf is crazy good.
It makes a 1/1?
Yeah, on their side. But it's a 3/2 with Challenger.
Interesting. That seems D's plus.
Yeah.
I mean, I like this card. This card's medium plus. This card has actually been good. Gives supported allies.
Both of these cards are fine. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Dies into a 1/1/1/1.
Yeah, I'm totally down for this pack.
Awesome. Kind of stinks to miss out on the wolf.
Oh, I really have liked this card.
Yeah, that card is good.
Challenger is just nuts, but we do have a lot of that effect, so we don't have to have it.
This card needs some setting up, but Vial is basically a 6/6 with Fearsome.
Oh, okay.
It's like this card is like fine. It's not that good. You
Yeah.
also so I had it in a really heavy sacrifice theme deck. Like I basically only drafted cards that cared about that, and it was really good. This card is sick.
Yeah, this is the pack.
Yeah, both of those cards are nuts.
Yeah. If an ally died, deal 3 to play me, kill an ally.
So this is a 0 cost thing. So like imagine we play a Cursed Keeper and then this.
Yeah, I mean this seems like a great effect.
I don't like this one as much.
To play me, kill. Yeah, this card is killing 2 is like we have to have a perfect deck.
Right.
When this card has not been that great.
No, it's medium. Both of these cards are
Yeah,
pretty bad.
we're just gonna
honestly.
take this one.
Yeah, this is really good. The cards literally combo together. Oh, here's this pack again, which we liked.
Yep. No, I don't like that.
That card is fine.
Yeah.
And this is that pack. I think it's the Retribution thing.
Yeah, me too.
This card is bad. I would really try to avoid putting because
Yeah.
you have to. Oh, one of the things about this is you have to play all the cards you draft.
Yep.
So if you draft a bad card, it's gonna be in your deck. And that's terrible. I think both these cards are bad.
Yeah.
Oh no.
This is just a bad one. Grant an ally +3/+3 and a ephemeral.
That's like fine if it was gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
Might be the Crocodile, I think.
Yeah, but this one's close. Grant an ally and ephemeral energy.
You know when that's good is if we can get our Cursed Keeper.
Yeah. I mean, I think this one might be good.
Sure. But then we're really prioritizing things that we want to have ephemeral. So things with Last Breath, we want to have ephemeral.
Yeah, because I don't think this is gonna be still way too hard.
Sure. It's a 7/7. It's not bad.
Oh, this card has been really good, and we kill our stuff really easily. Grant my supported ally +2 and ephemeral.
It's like okay.
Is this a me?
No. But you can always just put it all the way to the right to attack with it.
Okay. Reduce my cost by 1 for each ally that died this game.
Usually you play that around turn 5 for pretty cheap. Ooh, we need miss rates.
Yeah.
We already have one. I like Chronicler of Ruining a lot.
Yeah, I like this card too.
It works with both of our
Vibes
challenges.
well with our deck.
Yeah.
Remembrance for each ally that died this round, summon a random 5-cost follower from Demacia.
Interesting.
Do we have enough? Oh, this card wrecked us.
Yeah.
It makes something into an Oblivion.
Ring. Yeah.
I don't like this card that much. I do like this card.
I kind of like. I kind of like the Spellbound pack. I already know which one I want of these 3 packs.
Ooh, this one.
Ooh, no, I was thinking the next one. I love me a Hapless Aristocrat.
I know, but this is a removal spell.
Yeah, this is probably better. And a guy that we care about when it dies. That is a good card.
Yeah.
It's a removal spell.
Yep.
But the card under it's
Drain.
bad.
Drain is, and it's like deal 3 damage to a creature and then you gain 3.
Yeah, it's basically a Helix. That card's bad, but, maybe we can trade it.
I'll talk about trade.
Okay, so at the end of the draft and when you pick wins, it'll sort of offer you, like, you can trade 1 card for another card at 3 cards. I think that might be at random from your deck. I think this one's the Grasp in the Whale.
Really? I mean, I think this pack is also decent. We never picked up a Crocodile, and it gives us a Gravedigger.
Sure.
And then this pack is also better. I think that this effect has been really good. Barrier.
Yeah. And then this is an elusive creature. Do you know that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so I think it might be this one.
Okay.
I'm leaning towards these 2 over this one altogether because this one has 1 good card, and we've already picked up 2 removal spells, but this one has like really well costed units.
Sure.
And this one has this card can be good in our deck now because we're at the end of the draft and we've picked up enough like when this creature dies. But we already have one of these, so I think I'm leaning towards this.
Okay. So now we're doing trades, right? So we can trade. Oh, this is a smart trade, right? So we can trade our Butcher for the Crocodile, which we never got one of. but I think it's bad. How many mist wraiths do we have? 2? So mist wraiths are bad, so we can trade a mist wraith for...
A glimpse, which you like. And I like it.
I don't like it as much in our deck. Ooh, or we could trade this for one of these, which I don't actually like that trade at all.
Yeah, I like this card.
Yeah, me too. So I think it's... I think you can only take one of these, by the way.
Yeah, I think I want the crocodile.
Okay.
Well, what are you thinking? Or do you like the mist wraith gun?
I wish we had more cursed keepers for my crocodile, but...
I mean, we got like 4 if a creature dies.
I think the crocodile's good. 7/7s are help you win the early game.
Alright, so now we're ready for our first match.
Yep.
Let's go.
We've got a deck that suits my playstyle well. I've always really liked these Shadow Isle cards.
Yeah.
They're not as just raw attack powerful as the Noxian cards, which Darius is a champion of. Or as kind of good on stats as the Damascene cards, which you really like, and Lucian is a champion of. But I just feel like when you're doing these die synergy stuff, you're just in such a good spot. So this guy's trying to go late, right? Because he's got a 5 and a 7 cost champion, and these two tribes or whatever, they go late really well together.
Ooh.
I like this. We can give our Curse Keeper Challenger and.
But do we want this to taint? That's the real question.
No, probably not. But I think all the other cards are good. So the mulligan system in this game is a lot like Hearthstone, where you have an opening hand and you can replace any of them. You just click OK and you replace it.
Exactly. So we're keeping these 3, and we're going to get rid of this swirly.
And it's a perfect curve out, right? 1, 2, 3, and the 2 synergize with the 3, so it's all good stuff.
And 1, 2, 3, 4,
and we get a mana each turn.
And we're on the play.
Right. So our first creature is probably going to have a clean shot if they don't have a better creature.
Yeah. Both players draw on.
Well, we're both taking our turns at the same time, so we're going to summon a creature. And then it's their turn to summon a creature. We pass priority when we take an action.
Yes.
So now it's our attacks. Or now we can attack. I think we should. Move our guy forward, because we're fine with this trade.
And we get a chance to block from this if they decide to attack on their turn.
Now the round is over. We have 2.
So now we're in round 2. We both draw. It's their priority first.
So they're just attacking. I want to block. Oh. But they gave it toughness. Right now I don't want to block, because it's only this round.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll just say skip block, take 2.
We're just going to take 2.
And then I want to cast my Cursed Keeper, because I think next turn we should give it Challenger and kill his 2/1.
I agree.
Which, when our Cursed Keeper dies, we get a 4/4. So that's just synergy. So right now we have an option, and this is important to talk about. It's our priority, so we can start attacking, and they would have to choose blocks with the guys they have.
Yeah.
In this instance, it's not as good, but it's really important to remember that it's sometimes better to attack first before summoning a creature and let them have a good blocker.
Yeah. The only way they would be able to react is not with creatures, but with spells.
Yeah.
If we were to choose to attack now. But in this instance, we want to play this guy.
Yeah, so that we can make our guy a challenger.
Give this guy a challenger. And all creatures have haste, so we can attack with all 3 of them.
Yeah.
But they get, since we played a creature, they get priority to play creatures if they want to.
The blowout here is if they have... Oh, I guess not. I was going to say the blowout here is if they have a removal spell for our 1/1, but then we just get a 4/4, so never mind.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a blowout.
Well, kind of a blowout. We have 2 death triggers, so we just got a huge unit in our hand, and we have a 4/4, which we can attack with.
Yep. But they ended up losing. They used the card, and they lost the creature.
They kind of had 2 for 1, because they killed our guy that gives something champion, but both of our dice triggers happened, so it's like half a card each, so it's like 2 for 0.2.
Yeah, so we ended up in a pretty good spot.
Yeah,
and we drew a Lucian.
3/3 with Overwhelm.
Okay. Alright, so what are we thinking?
I really like Lucian getting out early, because he needs to see people die.
Yes, I agree.
So, yeah, probably play Lucian, and then play the guy that gives Barrier. That way our Lucian is somewhat protected from harm. They don't have a good attack, so certainly not going to attack. And then next turn we can summon Thresh and just try to rope that 3/3 in there.
Yep. So barrier is like protection for a turn.
Not from a turn. It's
not
protection
turn.
from damage one time.
One time, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a regeneration shield.
Yeah. Sometimes things get barrier until end of turn, but this is not an effect that says, oh, I guess it is until end of turn. Huh. Oh well. I still think we play that. So I just want to play Thresh and grab their 3/3.
So now we have 2 champions on the field.
So we can't attack with Lucian now.
We're just gonna attack this guy.
And you want to drag the 3/3 towards it.
Yep. So this is how you do that.
So their 4/5 has regenerate, so we don't want to attack into it. I think that's going to be a good target for our vengeance.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Thresh is on its way to leveling up. It saw a unit die. It needs to see 5 units die.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good one. And keep in mind we can chump block and then use it. Oh, 7/6 of trample.
This they both have trample. So does that mean if we kill the unit that we take the damage anyways?
Yeah.
So what are we looking to play? Ooh, I want to play this on this creature and then give this guy a barrier so they're less likely to attack.
Okay.
Is that cool?
I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
Then we still have up 2 mana, so we can single combat or sacrifice something in response if they have removal spell. It's great. Also, Lucian sees that, and Thresh sees that. So we're working towards leveling those things up.
Oh.
Oh, it's only a play trigger.
It's only a play trigger. I thought it was the ETB trigger. Mistake we made. Alright, so what are we thinking?
I kind of want to work on the... I want to work down the 7/6. So I block the 7/6 with like my 4/4, this 3/3 or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, at the end of turn, we can also just fight. And then I'm just going to go ahead.
Wait. This is kill an ally to draw 2?
Oh, oops.
Yeah, fight's right over here.
And I'm going to use this to fight this.
Yep.
They only have access to 1 mana, so very unlikely that they can save their guy.
So this is kind of a 2-for-1 against ourselves, but it's really helping our... Since 2 things died, Thresh is almost there, right? 5 out of 6, and Lucian is almost there, 3 out of 4.
And now we're up to 7 mana, which means we can just use this right away.
Well, I think that we would wait till their turn. I think what I want to do this turn... First of all, what does this 6-cost thing in our hand do? Okay, that doesn't do anything right now.
Yeah, not that.
I want to play Mage Seeker Conservator and then Glimpse Beyond it to just flip both of our guys.
Oh, that also works. That's a good one.
When Thresh is leveled up and it attacks,
what is it?
It revives a champion. Oh, they're fighting. You should
sack it.
Oh
no, I can flip mine.
Yeah, you should kill your 1/1.
What does it flip into?
A 4/7.
Nice, perfect. So let's just.
But it has 2 damage on it. Or so it has 3 damage on it, so it'd be a 4/4.
So it would die.
Yeah. But putting the damage on it means that your what's his name could attack. So that's like kind of good.
Yeah.
I would sacrifice this thing. See what happens.
Ooh, so can't we play this?
Well, the spear is going to be really good. Or wait, what does Scribe do?
Create a copy allied of an ally.
We can do that later, but we have to use the spear right now to kill this 4/1. Because you can only cast the spear when an ally died.
Yeah, this worked out perfectly.
And now we get in for 8. Or for 12.
Yep, 12 is a nice number. And now we can deal with anything that we can't deal with, too.
Yeah, with Vengeance. So I like saving it.
So now this 2 mana is going to go into our bank.
Yep, our spell bank. What's the deal with this 12 cost thing that we drew from our thing dying? Summon the top unit of our deck now and each start of the round. Oh, great. We get a creature every turn.
If we play this.
Yeah. Ooh, 2/4. What does the Rekindler do? Does it revive our Thresh?
Revive the strongest allied champion. Yeah, I think it would.
Yeah, so that's worth doing. And Thresh just kills Anivia.
Oh, and it comes... Oh, wow.
It's going to do 1 damage to everything. I would still block it with Thresh.
Yeah. Seems like a pretty good block. Nivea looking pretty good here.
So then it becomes Egg Nivea. Obviously now we're hitting 10 mana, so Navia becomes his 3/5. Still, okay, so now's one of the times where I think it's really good to start the turn with attacking.
Yeah, and then if we need to, we can use a kill spell.
Well, I just put everything forward and kill the Anivia. And they're probably going to die. Now I just use Vengeance on Anivia. I was going to say before that happens.
Oh, you want me to use Vengeance now?
Yeah. I think it means they can't block.
Well, let's read it real quick.
Oh, they'd be able to block with the egg.
Yeah. So it just seems best just to do this.
This is still lethal.
Yep, exactly.
Still lethal.
And we got it.
That's how we wrap a game up. So you see we sacrificed our units for value there, and I really liked how it went. All the times our guys died, even when we 2-for-1 off the fight, we were like so happy because our Lucian and Thresh were just going crazy.
Yeah. No, I absolutely love that strategy. I think our deck is absolutely great. Let's continue making it better because I think we get some trades now.
We get, I think, a trade. Or maybe a champion pick. Either way, those are all really good
Well,
things.
we're unlocking stuff.
Great. It is a champion pick.
Okay. So we have all of these cards, so we'd get more of them. Lucian seemed really good there. Was dealing like 8 damage. It looked like a Mirror Crusader.
Lucian's good.
Thresh has been an all-star. Definitely like the Thresh. Oh, and another Curse Keeper.
I love Curse Keeper.
So I'm all about this. If you want to extend into another hero, Kalista.
Yeah. Kalista kind of also fits this theme really well.
Yeah.
She bonds with somebody when you play it, and it gets +2 so. And,
if 3 allies have died.
right, it levels up and then becomes whenever it attacks.
Revive that ally attacking and reforge our bond.
It brings that back as well.
This seems like really good.
I hate it. I think it's too weak. It has 3 toughness or 2 toughness in the beginning.
Yeah, it only has 2 toughness, but like making one of our weaker creatures stronger is exactly what we want, with the addition of 2 removal spells.
Ooh.
I mean, like, we know this card is an ace, and we know this card has been really good as well.
True.
So I like this pack the most.
The Thresh pack.
I mean, the Thresh pack is also very close. I mean, maybe Thresh is better. I think this is our last pick.
Yeah.
I think it's between these 2. All right, so you make a case again for.
We just know Thresh is really good. I like Curse Keeper because we do have the. Do we have the Crocodile? We do have the Crocodile, so we want a lot of stuff that died. The Curse Keeper was actually kind of an all-star that last game. Like we gave it Challenger and like 2-for-1, 1,000,000 for 1 to our opponent or whatever. Yeah. And remember they like wiped our board, but we had a 4/4, then we just attacked with it.
Yeah, but this is just a murderous cut. Is a murderous cut good?
Look, man, I don't think Kallista's as good as Thresh by like a mile.
No, but I think that the removal spell is nuts, and I think this card does work well with these, and we do have a couple.
Okay.
Of these.
All right.
It's really close. Really close. I will say Thresh has proven itself, but I think that, part of the early game is discovering like new things, and I've never not played with Kalista. Have you?
I have. I was underwhelmed.
Ah, fair.
It's hard to get in. But even when it levels up, it's still kind of small. So we're looking at probably an aggro deck because they are the Demacia red colors. They have Garen, Darius, and Lucian. So we know what all those cards do. One is a big overwhelm creature. I'd get rid of Detain, but maybe keep the rest.
I think we can get rid of the Vengeance now that we have 3 in our deck.
Yeah, we'll draw another one.
We'll draw another one.
Cool. Now we got our Kalista.
Yep. And we drew another one.
That's easy. So we are on the play. So if they don't have a 1, we just get in for 2. Guaranteed. Love that.
They're likely to have a 1 because they are an aggro deck. This trade seems
fine for us.
Yeah.
We really don't want to get on the back foot for damage because it's really easy to push damage through with this game with all the like stun effects and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm surprised they did not.
I don't think they're trying to trade at all.
That's fair.
I think they just want to get in.
Ooh, Lucian. And it has first strike. So we're looking to play this card.
Yep. We have 2, right? So it gives our other one +1/+0. So now there's a 3/2 in our deck. Whatever. Lucian has a clean get in to the first strike, and I think we just take 3 here. Oh, for this 2/2 though, I want to block it with our 2/2.
Yeah, I'm done to block. Yeah, this card is better because then we can play this.
And we can try to kill the Lucian with it, yeah.
Alright, now it's our turn. And we drew this card, which is a pretty good card.
So I want to play our Kalista.
Yep.
Give this +2/+0. Very ominously, they bond.
What is this?
Nothing. He tapped out for no reason at a bad time.
So now we can play this and eat the Lucian.
Yeah.
And we're not looking to trade this, correct?
Well, that's the thing about this card is it's really...
I mean, it can see 3 or more allies die, but then it won't be able to bond anyway, so we might as well trade off the whole board.
I don't know. I guess so. It's kind of tough to say. I would keep it around.
I mean, they're going to attack with their other creature next turn anyways.
Alright, then yeah, attack. But first you should bring the Lucian to the 4/1. Because you're making me nervous when you don't do that.
I changed my mind. Getting Lucian off the board is just nice. Alright, so this card is really good. It's elusive. What's this other thing there?
Tough.
Tough.
So it takes 1 less damage from all sources. I like playing the Lucian and then this 1 mana creature.
Yes.
Because I want Lucian to see a bunch of stuff die. We know all about that guy. So I think yeah, the 1 mana creature first. Hopefully they do something before they attack. But if they just attack, we're in kind of a weird spot. Yes, perfect. They are talking. We turn the sound off for you guys, but they have some dialogue that's entertaining sometimes.
Alright, so probably looking to block and trade.
Sure.
Like, I'm trying to figure out what's the perk of this.
No, I think it's just not a very good card.
And then this is just getting closer to where we need it to be.
Mm-hmm. And next turn, since they're tapped out, we know we're going to get a clean hit in with it.
Yeah, maybe I should block this one because it gets closer to dying and I can use the spider to kill it.
Yep. That makes sense. So I think one of the first things we should do right now is attack with our Lucian.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a clean block.
Yeah, it seems like a free attack. Now what are we looking to do after that? Probably just play this.
Yep.
And then we save 2 mana so we can leave this open, which is exactly what we want.
Got in there. Now it's their turn, because we just attacked. Cool.
Oh, that's kind of annoying. Is it permanent?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to have to be trading with this card, which kind of sucks.
Smart of our opponent. So I like blocking with the 2/3 on their 4/2, and then chumping one of their 4 power creatures, but then sacrificing it.
Okay. And you don't think we should vengeance something?
Not right now, because they still have 4 cards in their hand. They might like have a trick or a really good card this turn.
So we go to block.
No. You slide it up right now.
This?
Yeah. And click on that. And then you're going to click block. So it's like, these are my blocks. Before damage, I'm doing this. And that's how you have to do it in this game.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, the damage just happens if they say okay.
That makes sense.
Oh, nice. Give the guy barrier. And that thing.
Now this guy transforms, and we can probably swing this game. So probably want to play what?
Maybe the 1 cost unit that has last breath, and then this 4. There's like a little combo there.
Oh,
No,
this one?
no.
Oh, this guy. Oh, yeah.
And then kill it and revive it.
Yeah, that sounds sick.
So that we can see what our expensive card is, because we might want to cast the expensive card. Okay, we're relieved that they don't have some really good big thing.
Yeah, this is a sick combo. I like this card because it just gives us this guy back. Hextech Transmodulator, transform a follower into another follower.
Weird. Polymorph's one of our guys.
Let's play this.
Sure.
So I think I'm gonna start my next turn off just by attacking.
With Lucian?
Yes.
I think that's fine.
Lucian is really good. Double strike is something.
Yeah.
In this game especially. 8 damage? So much.
I think it's time to use our vengeance. Two for 1. Now we're out of mana, but whatever.
Yeah.
We're up cards.
All the creatures are such good rate, so it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, that's what their color combination is all about.
But that's a really good draw.
Sure.
Change their mind. I mean, they're putting up a pretty good fight, honestly. What is this? Stun what?
All enemies with 4 or less power. So all of us. This card is going to kill us.
What do we do?
Man, I think this just beats us. We can try to transform into something with like a huge lifelinking creature, but I'm not even really sure what that is.
I mean, even if I kill something, I don't survive.
No, yeah, you wouldn't survive. Yeah, I literally think you have to just like try to transform into a big lifelinker.
How?
With our 6 mana spell.
Okay.
Probably target your 2/1.
Why not this?
I don't care. Huh. Oh, it's another one that we have. Oh, never mind. We're just dead. Just surrender. Alright, press OK.
That card is ridiculous.
Yeah, there's a Yeti that's like it that I was always just untapping and winning with.
That card didn't even seem fair.
Broke the board stall. They want these games to end.
Oh my god! I thought we had that.
Yeah, we were clawing in there. We were getting in there. We're gonna win soon with our Lucian being bigger than their board.
Yeah. Maybe we should
You can't take extra damage in this game. You just can't.
Dang. Alright. So now we're gonna trade again.
Three mana lifesteal, no joke.
Yeah, that card seems decent.
I like this trade.
Oh, do you want to play this card?
Yeah, I think Scuttlegeist is really good, and our Silverwing Scout was noticeably pretty bad.
Yeah, I agree. Elusive is only good when you're winning.
You want to do one more?
Yep.
All right. To see the fate of this draft on this one. So the drafts in this game, they end when you lose 2 in a row. So you could get to 7 wins by going win-loss, 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 win-loss.
Yeah, which is pretty sick. I do like that.
It's fun. Kalista, definitely not Thresh that last game.
Yeah, definitely not. But we wouldn't have had a 3-drop, I don't think, without it.
I think this is a great hand, by the way.
Yeah, I think so too. Everything just...
The synergy's just there. You see why I love this? And the synergy's just there. You can draw 2 and kill something. Like,
Yeah.
just in play.
Let's just play this card.
Sure. You want both of these to die pretty much equally, so yeah, I think they're about the same. So mana 1/1s that do something when they die. This one makes a 1/1. The other one gives you a 6-cost unit or a 6-cost card that may or may not be good. So that's a 2/1, and whenever it attacks, it does 1 to us. Basically, they're really frustrated that we played an aristocrat.
Yeah.
The aristocrat's dialogue, by the way, is kind of funny. It's always like, "Wait before you kill me, I have connections," and then it just dies. And the spider, you're always like, "Oh, this is a good trade for us."
Great trade. Thank you. You got a spider.
Nice.
Glad we played that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
I want to only cast 1. You know why?
what?
Because it gives us the spell mana to do both of those other things next turn.
That's fair. Oh, that's annoying.
That is not annoying. That card is very beatable and bad for them right now.
Oh, it's ephemeral. Yeah, that card does not do anything.
It's okay because they're just like still waiting for the spell to resolve because we could respond with our instant.
Just gonna play this.
Yeah. And I'm not blocking here. I'm at 17, dude. You're down a card.
I think I'm gonna play this too because,
Because we get to go into our turn and attack.
yeah,
Okay. It is an extra damage.
and I don't feel like I'm in a rush to cast all of it. No, actually, I'm gonna pass. You're right.
Okay. That was weird. You might want to emote. Emotes in this game are super cool. I would do the thinking one. We're like, why did he do that? So this 1 mana guy that gives something ephemeral is actually really good for our other 1 mana creature.
Yeah, so we play this.
Yeah.
And play this.
Then that'll be a 0-drop, yeah.
But it has ephemeral.
Right, but once it dies, something cool happens. And we got to figure out how we're going to be able to Shadow Spear, because we want to Shadow Spear this as soon as possible.
So now we just do this.
We can do the combo, or we can do this other thing. We can... No, that's not going to work, because Ephemeral dies at the end of turn.
Yeah, so let's go with this.
Yeah, it's time. Okay.
Good thing we get to get this Draven off.
Yeah, I hate Draven.
It's a good card.
It's a good card, but I just like killing it.
Yeah, me too. What is this?
So we got swap 2 allies, give them barrier. That's a good combat trick. And then we have 2 3-mana spells that seem good. One of them is our Kalista,
Nice.
which we should wait to bond to like an actual good unit this time.
That's fair.
He's tapped out. This is why it was a great time to do this. Probably has a million things that save his Darius here that he doesn't get to use.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like we're in a peace spot. But they got 6 cards. One of which we know. That card's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so how do we want to respond? This will buff this now.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I just want to play both of these.
Sure.
And then I can actually end up buffing the 2-power one so I can actually trade with this.
That seems good.
Well, do you think that they're going to attack?
Yes. That guy can't block. The next thing they're going to do is attack.
Oh, then I should play this and this, right?
What are you going to give Ephemeral?
This.
Sure.
I mean, I'm hoping that they play another thing. Sweet, perfect.
Can't believe that they did. Sure. Yep, that'll give it.
And we also get to play this at the end of turn and swap it for a 6. Oh. Nice. Let's block like this.
Sure.
Seems like a great trade.
So we've seen one, now 2 allies die.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Wrath of God.
Yeah.
Cool.
We got one. Ooh, that's a good draw.
I would just attack right now with that thing. Sure.
Spell.
Boo. Yeah.
Well, that sucked.
Those spells are good.
Hmm.
Lucian is one of the first things we want to do. Oh, giving Lucian Challenger is going to be sick because of First Strike. It's like something to think about. So it's probably just Lucian and then a Mist Wraith that we're going to trade with this 3-2 and be happy about. Unless you wanted to start saving spell mana.
I mean, we're going to end up saving one here. So fun.
We could save all 3 in Wrath in 2 turns.
I don't feel like we have enough reason to just yet. Oof.
Oof. Card's not very good
Right now. I mean, we could kill 2 allies to transform this pretty easily.
True. And our spider is kind of 1/2 of a card.
Yeah. We're totally looking to trade this for that. Their deck does have 7 mana removal spell. I do think this faction is really good.
Which one? This Shadow Isles? Yeah. I like Shadow Isles cards.
You get actual removal spells. Oh, it actually buffs them.
Oh, everywhere is on the battlefield as well. Okay,
Yeah,
at least they help each other.
Yeah.
And they're fearsome, which means they can't be blocked by creature power 3 less.
Oh no.
Yeah, Straven back.
I think I'm gonna jam this.
Sure. You can give it Challenger.
Next turn.
Yeah. Yep. Two out of 4.
They're out of mana, so I can start off my next turn by attacking for a lot. Whoa.
Yeah, whoa, this is crazy. They can give something +1/+0, but that's still not even close to good.
So they start off by attacking.
Okay, if you want. Although we're not going to be able to get Challenger that way, but it's still an attack for 10.
Do you want to try to go for that route?
I don't love.
Swap two allies, give them barrier. What does this mean?
So you know how like the blocks line up?
Yeah.
You can like and give them both barrier.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
good.
so since we have this trick, now we'll be going down to 5. Dang it.
We can attack first.
I'm trying to think if it's better to try to trade these. No, I think I just want to get in the... and leave open the trick too.
Oh, he's going to take 8 because this is going to level up our Lucian.
So we put it in the right order, which is nice. And if they end up using a trick...
Then we can use ours.
Yeah, which is just really good.
It's taking a little while. Look at all these butterflies and stuff. Alright, I'm down with this. Very important that we attack with our Crocodile first and then our Lucian, so that our Lucian could level up.
Yep. Boom, Lucian.
8 ya. Not really any good plays here.
Yeah, that means, I mean, that's not so bad. If we do kill this, what ends up happening?
It comes back leveled up. It's fine.
I mean, like, do we want to do it?
Oh! We have 7?
Yes.
Okay, play the 3, play the 4, because the first time an ally dies, we get Rally, which means we get to attack again.
Ooh.
So yeah, play this, give Lucian Challenger. And then kill it and revive it.
Kill and revive.
Kill and revive the... not that, because it has
This,
Challenger right
yeah.
now. Yeah.
But will this be the first time isn't there a creature that already died?
Yeah, but the game doesn't know about that. It's the first time this thing has seen it. Huh. I guess you're right. Dang.
We got owned.
We got owned by ourselves, thinking that the game was dumber than me for some reason. I don't know why I thought that.
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Alright, what is this?
Gives the first strike to the attacker, which is that thing.
It's actually pretty good.
4 mana 2/2 that gets +1/+1 for each ally you have. So if it's the 6th creature you summon, it's a 4 mana 6/6. Not that good.
So, what are we thinking? Block here?
Yeah, just like making the trades. They attacked in the wrong order. Uh-oh.
Okay, so I'm still gonna block.
Sure.
Yeah, they played it in the wrong order. So we're gonna try to punish you, dragon. Oh no. What is this? So, can I do this? No.
Is that a fast spell? You can do it after.
Okay. So, before damage happens?
I don't know. I think so. I think you just click OK.
And then...
Nope, not after damage happens. But now we can Spirit and attack with our Lucian. Or we can just attack with Lucian first.
Yeah, let's just attack.
Okay.
Lucian,
Yeah,
right?
get it in.
Maybe I was supposed to use this.
Okay.
It would have owned them.
Just press OK here.
Sure. draw.
Attack with Lucian. Go. Does the Shadow Sphere can hit them?
Can the Shadow Spear hit them?
No, unit.
Yeah. So we have access to 12 mana total.
Yes. No, now 13. Hey, it's Fish.
13, so we have 12 right here.
Uh-oh.
What is it? How much? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, this is a clear block and vengeance. I haven't attacked yet, but I'm just going to bet. Or we could block, swap to allies, give them barrier.
Yeah, that seems better.
It's not that good because we don't kill the scuttle thing.
What is it?
They just want you to pass. Right now, it's our turn to do something because they summoned a creature. Or they cast a spell. But now they're going to attack. Remember that they can give an ally +1/+0, but that doesn't matter if our plan is to... You go block, swapping, and barrier. And then you would cast the spell. I don't think it matters.
Rather deal 4 damage to that one.
And this is the 6 mana spell that we got from our 1-cost creature, so you got to think about that. Oh, weird.
Oh, it's making me do it again. I'm confused.
Me too. Oh. I think swap 2 allies meant we could have got one of theirs.
Oh, that card is way better then.
Yeah. Wow. Told you that card was good.
Alright, let's just play it.
Okay. They're unlikely to have drawn like something that big and monstrous.
And we have a removal spell, so... This card is really good. 0 mana, 5/5.
5/5. Alright. Do you want to challenge or something to Thresh?
Sure.
It's got to just be better than letting them choose, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Wait, they're just dead.
Yeah, it's lethal. Unless they have a removal spell.
Ooh, they did have a spell. Crazy.
What is this?
Yeah, I mean, show me the money. No, nothing. Okay. This puts them dead still.
Yeah. Sure.
They wanted to do this, but they couldn't do it before we attacked.
Wow. Something double strike. So you can align double strike to just like... Alright, so we're back in the clear.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's wrap up this video for now. You guys can go play Legends of Runeterra now, and you know, feel free to join the Lotus Box Discord. We're going to be starting a Legends of Runeterra channel on there soon. Talk about the game with some of your favorite Lotus Box people. You can find that on the Lotus Box Patreon. We're not doing a deck list this time, so there's nothing in the description box down below except for just good vibes from us. If you want to find us on Twitter, you can follow our team at Team Lotus Box on Twitter. You can follow Zan right up there. You've probably been looking at it this whole video.
Zan_Zan.
And then me at Mox Jeremy. M-O-X Jeremy. And yeah, we are playing Legends of Runeterra a little bit, and we would love to get some interaction with you guys about it.
Yeah, if you guys could put some comments down below, tell us what you guys think. Because we do acknowledge that most of our audience is Magic, but we think that this game is totally Magic related, and I mean honestly, there's a lot of things to pick up here that Arena could use. So yeah, we would love your support and appreciate it. appreciate your time, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
See ya.